Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Josh Wonders Why. I'm here as usual with Pastor Kelly. Thanks again for joining us in the studio, Kelly.
I'm just here for the peeps.
So as you see in front of us, we have a smorgasbord of Peeps that we're going to try tonight. And we'll go through these and talk about these. We'll have some fun trivia about Peeps. We'll also talk about maybe some Easter traditions that we do. Before we get started, though, I have a question for you that are watching us. So as you always watch us, you see where we are sitting at this table, usually, or Pastor Kelly's at her other table. And I'm curious where you are right now. Are you at home? You in your car? You at a coffee shop? I'd just be curious to see where you are. And also, are you on your phone? Are you watching us through your laptop, through your computer, or through a TV? Just trying to understand how your experience is, and that may help me gear maybe a better experience in the future.
Yeah.
Do you typically, while the Facebook streams, do you typically watch it on your phone, or do you watch it on a laptop, or does it depend?
Usually my phone.
Okay.
Unless if I'm sitting at my desk.
Okay.
You know, like if I'm at work or something and I take a break to watch Facebook, I may watch it on the computer.
So if you're watching us now live or after the fact, if you just put a comment, I'd love to hear where you're watching us from.
Hi, John.
Hey, John. So just comment on that, and we'll go from there. So as you can see tonight, we'll be talking about Peeps. That's a celebration. I don't think we're exactly halfway to Easter, but we're close. We're halfway. We'll say we're midpoint to Easter. It's at least March.
Yeah.
We're a couple weeks away. And one of the big celebrations.
Easter is March 31st.
Yes. So maybe we're not quite halfway there, but we're in the same month of Easter.
Right.
And I couldn't wait to have this any longer.
I know.
Typically
I can't wait right now. I just want to eat them.
So once Valentine's Day, February 15th comes around, I go around to the various stores, and they always start putting up their Easter decorations and Easter candy.
Yes.
So I try to go out there. And we have a wide variety of different flavors of Peeps that I've not tried before. I'm not sure if you've tried some of these flavors before, but...
Some, but not all.
We'll see how they go. And let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about first. No, that's it. We do also we'll be sampling this nice, Pepsi came out with a nice Pepsi flavored, Peeps flavored Pepsi that...
I think you might have a problem.
I do. I do remember this coming out a couple years ago.
Where did you get the Pepsi?
So I got it online through one of the... was it the not eBay, but a similar store of a used store, and this is about a year old.
It's not used,
so
though.
yeah,
it is still.
It's about a year old, so
that's all right.
We'll see how it goes. We'll taste that.
That's all right.
So without further ado, let's get started. So the first Peep we're going to try, and we'll save the soda for later. And I got to remember, so the first Peep, by your recommendation, was to start sour and then go to more sweet. So we'll be starting with the first one on the list.
Hi, Tony. Hi, Sherry.
Hey, Tony.
Hi, Mugen.
So Tony's sitting on the couch next to a four-legged grand dog. You have a dog at your house right now?
Yeah.
How do the cats
it's
like
our
it?
Son. One of the cats is hanging around with the dog. He's very curious. He doesn't run away. The other two we have not seen.
Okay.
They're upstairs. They're not coming down until the dog
Not coming
leaves.
down at all?
No.
Okay. So the first one we'll try is the sour strawberry Peeps. So they smell like sour strawberry. I'm curious to see how much they taste like sour strawberry. So let's try it out, see how they go.
It's not too bad.
It's not. I was thinking it'd be worse than that.
I did too.
So I guess you can tell Kelly and I love Peeps. I know Peeps is a love-hate relationship. I'm pretty sure most people I talk to do not enjoy Peeps as much as I do. I don't know. So in case you were wondering, or maybe you weren't, but the Peeps brand actually celebrated its 70th anniversary last year in 2023. They've been around since 1953.
It's interesting that they don't seem to make the little bunnies in flavors. They're always the chicks, right?
That's a good point. They don't, yeah. The bunnies are just in the standard flavor.
Did you eat that whole Peep?
I did.
Oh,
I will
wow.
pretty much eat all of these whole because to get the full, although okay. So you don't bite the head off. I've heard that the majority of people that do eat the Peeps bite the head off first.
No.
You just bit off
I
the
usually eat
the
the
chest.
head last.
Really?
I don't know why.
Okay.
I just do.
So did you know that the first color Peep was yellow, obviously? It's still the most popular color. Can you guess what the second most popular color is of Peeps?
Pink.
It's actually orange.
Orange?
Pink is third. I don't know. I've never seen
an orange
Although
one.
I have an orange Peep right here.
Yes, but like not a whole
well, yeah, think
box.
the past 70 years.
Hi, Lori.
Maybe there were some that, maybe there were some colors that went away.
Maybe it's a pumpkin flavored.
Speaking of orange, that is next, and that's the next flavor on our palette.
Mine's not orange. Mine's
yours is yellow.
'Cause
but it's a Mike and Ike's flavored Peep. And fun fact, the parent company that does Peeps also owns Mike and Ike, so that's how they got the flavor.
And they're on
for
a
it.
stick.
They're on a stick, so I had to pull them off. So we'll see how these go. I can't remember how Mike and Ike's taste, to be honest.
Well, that's lemony.
Yeah, it is lemony. That is.
And at first I was like, doesn't really taste like anything, and then the lemon hits you.
It does. It's a nice aftertaste.
That's more sour than the sour.
It is. I was gonna say the same thing. Gotta cleanse my palate with that one.
We need to get you a Peeps mug like I have.
I do need a Peeps mug. I have a boring navy blue mug. So I'll give some more trivia, I guess. So, the company that makes Peeps is the Just Born candy company, and they're out of a city called Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It's interesting. And they actually produce enough Peeps every year that they lined up, they would circle the Earth twice.
Okay.
So I did some calculations there.
Of course you did.
And what they said, I guess I'm trying to find this calculation here. So each year, so let me back up. When the Peeps were first introduced, it took about 27 minutes to create one Peep. They have a new they have a new machine that lets them do it in about one Peep every 6 minutes. So they actually can do about 2 billion Peeps per year. That's what they do.
Wow.
So
that's a lot of marshmallow.
You would need about 7,000 Peeps stacked toe to ear on the bunnies to reach the top of the Empire State Building, which that would, based off their production, that's 2 minutes of production in their factory. 2 minutes they could fill the Empire State Building.
Sure doesn't take that long to eat them.
Yeah, you need 87 million Peeps to stretch from New York City to Los Angeles, which would take them 16 days to make that.
Yeah.
So, just some trivia for you.
That's trivia.
So, Lori, these are different flavors than last year. At least some of them are. I think the next one up we have, which is, I think, a repeat from last year, but Kelly and I really liked it, so we're going to do it again. It's Dr. Pepper flavored Peeps, because I think you and I both like Dr. Pepper.
I like Dr. Pepper.
And I think we had a good experience with this one last year.
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll try it again. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy
Tastes
that
like
one.
Dr. Pepper.
Let's see. The next one up we have is, this is cotton candy flavored Peep. I think we tried this one last year as well.
Do you know
I can't remember.
Do you know what chicks have to do with Easter?
What? Is this a joke?
No,
or?
it's not.
Okay. What have to
I
do
don't
with
have
Easter?
any good jokes. It's just like, because originally the holiday was a pagan holiday long before the time of Christ. So it was a time to celebrate rebirth, new birth, and fertility and things like the springtime. And so eggs represent that, and chicks are babies, and so yeah.
Recognize. Okay.
That's
interesting. Did you know when the Peeps first came out, they did have wings? Did you know that? And they
had wings?
They originally had wings on the Peeps.
I've heard
but they clipped them off. It looks weird if you see a picture. It looks really awkward with this Peep, and there's like two little bulges off the side.
Then you'd have to figure out if you're going to eat the wings first.
I guess that's true. So next up we have is cotton candy. So I think we tried this one last year, and it's got specks of blue, which I assume would be the cotton candy flavor. I don't know. We'll find out.
It's a little bit like the party cake ones.
It is, yes.
But I like the party cake better.
So
I have all these maimed Peeps on my plate.
do you typically eat Peeps just around Easter, or do you eat them year-round? Because they offer them, I mean, I think Halloween they have Peeps now. Christmas, there's Christmas tree Peeps. I don't know if there's anything over the summer, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I did get some snowman Peeps. They go really well on hot chocolate.
That's okay. That's a good...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good tip for you.
It is.
The white snowman Peeps in your hot chocolate.
Now, I've heard also with how do you eat your Peeps? Do you eat them fresh out of the package? Because I've heard there's a big following for letting them go stale for a day and then eating them.
No.
Have you tried that before?
Well, I've had stale Peeps.
Okay.
I don't like stale Peeps.
You prefer them fresh out of the packaging?
Yeah. If I open the package, I'm probably eating them all.
Okay. Fair enough. So we got through the flavors that probably want to get through, and I guess Tonya doesn't like Peeps at all.
No.
But okay, that's too bad.
Hasn't tried roasting one over a campfire. Well, luckily we do have the s'mores.
We do. So we're getting to the flavors that I'm looking forward to. So
yeah.
Next one up, these are some new flavors that came out recently. They're called Peeps Delights, and they're basically chocolate dipped. So the first one is a strawberry chocolate dip. So it's got chocolate on the bottom and a strawberry flavor. And this one does smell very strawberry, so I'm looking forward to this. Mm-hmm. Should give a good breakup to the sour and the sugary stuff. Mm-hmm. The good chocolate should be able to coat my stomach.
Well,
I'm getting strawberry.
If you like chocolate covered strawberries, you're going to be disappointed. I mean, it does taste like strawberry.
Yeah.
But it's like that fake strawberry
It
taste.
is, yeah. Like
but it's good if you like that.
It reminds me of strawberry milk a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So we got a lot of Peep haters on the comments. At least Tony and Lori do not like Peeps.
Aww.
That's too bad. That's fine. That's just more for us.
That's right. That's true.
So what I said we get to this, I guess, from Easter traditions. Mm-hmm. I know that you typically every year make a lamb cake.
Yes, I do.
Shed some light? Like, what's the history on that when you first started making it?
It's the actual history of the lamb cake goes way back. Tony's mom always made one, and then when she decided she wasn't going to make them anymore, she gave me the mold. And so I think I've made one every year since she gave me the mold. And the first time I did it, I didn't understand how you used a cake mold. And so it comes apart. It's in two halves. And so I put the cake batter in between the two pans. And I didn't know why there was a hole in one of them. So I put something over it. I don't remember what, to seal the hole, right?
Yeah.
So I bake them. And then I'm like, okay, then you put them together. But this doesn't look anything like my mother-in-law's cake looked. Hers really did look like the mold. And it was a hot mess.
Okay.
But I put frosting on it and threw coconut on it. We ate it anyway. But it didn't look like anything. But then I found the directions online, of course. And since then, they've been pretty good.
So I'm trying to think. So two halves together do not look like a lamb cake, though? You think if you cook them half... Okay.
No. And it wouldn't stay together. That was the big thing.
It wouldn't, okay, yeah.
I put frosting and tried, and I'm like, why isn't this, I don't know. What am I doing wrong? And then I found out. But also at our house, often, I'll make it on Saturday for us to have on Sunday, Easter Sunday. And usually when I go back to it on Sunday, someone has put raisins at the hind end of the lamb.
But that pairs well with the cake. What flavor cake do you typically use?
Usually just yellow cake or white
yellow cake.
But, the raisins look like, yeah. That's how we roll at the seller's house.
That's pretty classy. Stay classy for Easter.
Yes, stay classy.
Do you have a homemade recipe for the cake, or you just do like a box cake?
I have used a homemade cake recipe, and my mother-in-law was like, I just use a box. And I was like, okay, I'll just use a box.
And the frosting is just white frosting?
Also from the store.
And then you put coconut shavings on top? Is that what you were saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Coconut flakes on
Sometimes
it.
it's chocolate chips. He says chocolate chips as well.
Chocolate chips.
That would probably get, I like it. Chocolate chips and raisins.
Yeah.
Well, interesting.
Yeah.
You making one again this year, I assume?
Yeah, probably.
So maybe it's a tradition then, you're going to hand it down to one of your kids at some point, right?
Yes, there you go.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you just continue to hand it down. Do you know anybody else that makes lamb cakes? Like personally, I mean, there's probably an online group for that, but I'm just curious if...
I don't know. No, when I've put my pictures on Facebook, you know, sometimes people will say, "Oh yeah, I make that," or "My mom made that," or they'll send me pictures. So yeah,
Okay.
I don't remember who makes them, but yeah, I'm sure I know. I'm sure you know people who make lamb cake too.
You're the only one I know that makes a lamb cake, to be honest.
Well, you know, the thing is, if you make a lamb cake, you really don't want people to know because you don't have to share it because
We just gotta make
it's
two
pretty
then.
tasty. No, that means I would have to. It would take twice as long because I only have one pan. So
Do you ever think about filling the lamb cake with like a strawberry filling, so when you cut into it, it bleeds out strawberries?
that sounds like something my husband would recommend.
So let's try the next peep. I think this is one
Okay.
we have high hopes for. It is the S'mores Delights. So it
Yeah.
is
Oh, this is good.
graham cracker flavored marshmallow dipped in milk chocolate. So this one, I have high hopes for this, and it's probably gonna let me down.
It's stale.
It is a little stale. It's hard for me to chew.
It's
I taste the chocolate. I don't taste the graham cracker.
uh-uh.
That's a little disappointing.
They should have put graham cracker on the bottom and then
Yeah.
coated it with chocolate.
Okay.
Right to the company. Tell them that.
So Tony thinks it's a great idea to fill it with strawberry jam or something. So I think you should.
Well, you can make the cake this year.
Okay. The next one is another one I guess we had high hopes for. And it is a Rice Krispie Treats flavored one. This is the first time I've seen this. So I was really
Yeah,
excited to
me
see it.
too.
When I opened the packaging, it just smelled like Rice Krispie Treats.
Yeah, I love
So-
Rice Krispie treats.
We'll see how this one goes because it smells just like it. A little bit. Tastes like it a little bit. I don't know. Maybe my palate's
It
starting to
just-
get more.
Well, I don't know. It just tastes like a peep.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't.
Never mind.
So I'm wondering because the Peep is basically a marshmallow covered in sugar. So what is a Rice Krispie treat? Marshmallow, right?
They should put Rice Krispies in here.
Yeah. Well, that was a little disappointing too.
Yeah.
I guess they just how can we sell a white flavored Peep? Let's just call it Rice Krispie treat flavored. Right, Rice Krispie treat flavored.
Yeah.
So, oh well. Let's try the next one. So these are the two. So I don't know. Do you want to? So we have the two left. We have this regular Peep, the old school Peep, and we got the chocolate dip Peep. Which one do you want to go
Let's
to
do the
first?
chocolate.
Go the chocolate dip Peep first.
I don't know. I think their chocolate needs to be better.
Yeah,
I
the
think that's
chocolate.
what it is.
Yeah, I think so. Chocolate. Yeah, Sherry, the Rice Krispie treats. I wonder if that's just a marketing ploy.
I
It's
know,
like, hey,
right?
we'll just label it Rice Krispie treats, but
It
it's
worked.
just a Peep without the yellow stuff, right?
Yeah.
You don't get disappointed until after you open it. Well,
Yeah.
It's a nice marketing ploy.
Uh-huh. That's too bad.
I'm gonna open up this now too.
Okay.
We're gonna try this.
Yeah.
Oops. Danielle's asking how many Peep flavors do we think we've tried by now? You know, that's a good question.
That is.
Because we typically, I think once a year, if not twice a year, because I think we break it up for Halloween, maybe sometimes too. We like to sample different Peeps. I don't know.
I don't know. We had 9 tonight.
Yeah. I think we've had different ones, like there's the birthday cake one. There's a couple others. I'm guessing it'd probably be less than 20. I mean, maybe 15 different flavors.
Yeah, maybe.
I
Because some of these we've done
Yeah.
before.
I did read somewhere that I think
Last
there's like
year, didn't we have? We had like a Jolly Rancher or something.
yeah.
We did have some other flavors.
There were
last
some
year
more
when we
sour
tried.
flavors last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so this looks like Pepsi, but it's supposed to be flavored like Peeps or marshmallow flavored Coke or cola. What do you think? So
It tastes like it's got marshmallow in it.
it tastes like vanilla marshmallow soda is what it tastes like.
Okay.
Like if you go to like what's the old what are the like
Like a soda shop?
like
where
a
you
soda
get-
shop where you say, hey, mix in marshmallow flavor. This
Yeah.
sort of tastes like that.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never asked for marshmallow in my soda. Vanilla, yes.
I may have tried it once at what is the place around here that does the Frozen Igloo or the Igloo? They do different flavored sodas. I think they have a marshmallow flavor once. But Danielle, I've heard that there's like 60 different flavors of Peeps. I don't know why they don't offer all those flavors here. I was telling Kelly.
We need a variety pack. You know, they just
Seriously.
make like one pack with all the flavors in it.
So you can be disappointed 60 times instead of just 9, right?
I don't know. I like the Dr. Pepper one.
Yeah,
Actually, the strawberry chocolate's not bad.
it wasn't. The Dr. Pepper, the strawberry chocolate.
I like party cake.
Yes.
I like that
That
flavor.
would, because it's got confetti in it too.
Yes.
There are 2 different flavors that I found out came out a couple years ago that I haven't been able to find. The first one is called triple chocolate, and it's chocolate dipped, it's chocolate filled, and it's a chocolate flavored marshmallow. It's like a chocolate overload.
That sounds good.
The other one is vanilla caramel brownie, which is milk chocolate dipped, caramel filled, and vanilla flavored marshmallow, which that also sounds good.
Now, if they could put caramel in a Peep, they could put Rice Krispies in a Peep.
Yeah,
Don't you think? I don't know. I'm just saying.
it's probably they're trying to get it the right weight and consistency,
I
and
suppose.
which is yeah. So I don't know. So I'm gonna try the last one just to remind myself of the original Peep, but
I don't know. I feel like we've
Yeah.
done some public service here
yeah,
because now you know which ones to avoid.
yeah. If you're a s'mores fan, do not get the s'mores Peeps. You'll be disappointed. The chocolate dipped strawberry ones were decent if you expect the strawberry to taste artificial. And the Dr. Pepper, I think, is still one of my favorites, is the Doctor Pepper one.
And if you like sour, the sour strawberry
Yeah,
is good.
you know what? That wasn't a bad one
Not
either.
everybody likes sour, but
Yeah.
so
Well, it's fun.
yeah.
I'm glad I fasted all day for this. Now
Did you?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
I tried to limit my how much sugar I was eating until today, so I wasn't all hyped up, and
Yeah.
then this comes and I'm even more sugar.
Yeah, you're
sugared
gonna
up,
have a
so.
crash later.
Yeah, we'll find out. I'll live stream as it happens, right? No, I'm kidding. Well, thanks again for joining us, Kelly, and sampling Peeps with us tonight. Thanks to all of you for watching us. I mentioned at the beginning, and I'd be curious now that more people watching, just wherever you are right now, I'd be curious if you just comment where you're watching us from. Are you watching us from your living room, from your house, from your car, from a coffee shop, a library? You watching us on your phone, a laptop? Just curious how your experience is going, because you see us every week sitting here in front of this table.
You
and
know where we are.
Yeah, you know where we are. I'd be curious where you are, just so we can help picture where you all are at as you watch us on this through this experience. And then I wanted to offer up another request. If you do have any questions you would like us to tackle on this weekly conversation on Mondays of Josh Wonders Why, put those in the chat comments or just put a post out there. And I'm feeling that maybe people that are watching us, they may know most of the stuff that we talk about, but do you have kids or friends or people that you know that post stuff on Facebook that you don't know how to respond to? Like if your kid asks you a question about religion or about homosexuality or about abortion or anything else that's in the news, and how should a Christian respond to that? And you know how to do that. We can help tackle the tough questions. Well,
Yeah,
Kelly can help tackle the
I'm not
going
going to say, okay, here's the answer, and
Yeah.
but we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Because you have to figure out what you believe about those kind of things. But
I feel like this
we'll
is
talk
somewhat
about it.
a support group for believers as we work towards maybe some of these questions that we're getting and we don't know the best response, right? Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. So if there's any questions that you are getting or people have asked you that you don't know how to respond, put those in the chat, put those in a post, and we'll definitely get to those on Monday nights, because that's what this conversation is for. It's not just what I'm wondering about, but what are you all wondering about?
Well, and there was a really good comment. There was more than one comment on the what do you find hard to believe in the Bible. There were some good comments on there that I think we'll tackle those too.
Let's see. So I'm going to look at some of the stuff. So we got Danielle's in the living room, Rachel's in the living room. Lori is in the TV room on her phone. Everybody's in their living room right now. Man, that's so. Thank you for letting
And
us.
Rachel, yes, I know McCord's well. I used to work downtown, and I had vanilla Cokes and raspberry Cokes, but I never tried a marshmallow one
Maybe you should this time.
or a chocolate.
So I feel like everybody's watching us from the living room. So appreciate you letting us into your living room just to have this experience. But thank you all for watching. I guess we'll be back again, digging deep this Thursday. We continue to talk about Jesus through Peter's eyes. And I think Greg is going to be back again to share some live music. So he's been gone for 2 weeks, but he'll be back again
We're
for live
docking
music.
his pay.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be back in on Thursday for another live music. So looking forward to that as well.
Yeah.
And we'll be back again next Monday for not digging deep, for Josh Wonders Why.
With less sugar.
Yeah, less sugar, maybe. Maybe there's still going to be Peeps around we can snack on. But again, if you have any questions or any topics that have come up that you don't know how to answer, let us know. Or if there's any current events or any posts you're seeing on Facebook or social media that are challenging you and you just know how to respond, let us know that as well. We'd love to discuss them together as a group.
Yeah.
And just no math questions, as I mentioned, because Kelly will not answer those at all.
I will not answer math questions.
So again, thank you all for watching us. Hope you have a great rest of your night, wherever you're watching us, mostly from the living room. And we'll see you all later. We'll see you in the
Bye.
comments.